If you have been cooking noodles for your kids and they keep rejecting it, that's because you have not tried this method. Hi Lovies, greetings to you all. You are welcome back to OBS Home and Kitchen channel. So come with me to the kitchen. Let me share with you how I prepare noodles for my kids and they love it this way. So without wasting much of your time, let's dive into it. So my cooking pot of water on fire, and once it boils, I'll go in with the noodles, and I like breaking the noodles into pieces like this so that it can easily enter their mouth and they chew and swallow. With this method of breaking the noodles, you can always save food. And you know, kids and they're eating wahala, half in the stomach, half for the ground. Me self, I'm here imagining when they're eating long noodles. Like, is it not stressful? To me, it's stressful though. In the sense that if you're the one feeding them, imagine you trying to give them a long noodles. You are trying your best for them to capture it in their mouth, and them in the other hand is trying their best to get it from your hands or from the spoon to their own mouth. You know, it is stressful, so why not just go ahead and crack the noodles to tiny pieces. So that aside, here I'm just gonna go ahead and cut all the vegetables I'll be using. And again, I don't want my kids to start early to avoid food cooked with onions, so that's why I go ahead and add onions in whatever I am prepping for them that requires onions to be in it. But all I do is that I cut it into tiny pieces, like as if I am chopping it very tiny, that the onions might not show, but there is onions on the fruit. So while that is still going on, the indomie is already parboiled, so I went ahead to sieve out the water, and I went back again to finish cutting the veggies. At this point, the fresh tomato and onions is ready, just remaining the vegetable and the cracking of eggs. So now everything is ready, and I also like prepping whatever I'm gonna use to cook before I'll start the actual cooking. So let's proceed. I have tried so many methods of cooking noodles for my kids, and I'll tell you, this is the one they like most. To cook, I added in little ground oil inside the cooking pot. I go in with the chopped onions and also with the fresh tomato, and I'll stir it. Once that is done, I'll go in with the egg and the indomie spices before I'll add in the indomie itself to cook it properly.
From Niger to Cameroon, she made her way. A mother of two, strong every day. Youngest mama, love in her eyes. Her story's golden, it touches the skies. Wanyoma, you shine so bright. Through the struggle, through the fight, building dreams, standing tall.
When preparing noodles for my kids, I always like the noodles to be cooked very soft, so that's why I go ahead and add in more water and cover for it to cook. And my kids can't wait again to have a taste of this delicious indomie that mommy is cooking for them. They are hungry already, and you can see them roaming around in the kitchen coming to check if I'm done already. All right, let's check back again on our cooking indomie on fire, and it's time to add in the last ingredient on our list, which is the vegetable. I poured in the vegetable, and I will still allow it to cook. You know, if I'm the one eating these noodles, once I pour in the vegetable and stir it, I'll just bring it down and I'll eat it like that, because that's how I like my. But since it's for my kids, I'll just allow the vegetable to at least cook a little before I'll bring it down. Ta-da! So here I'm done cooking, and this is our delicious and delicious indomie set to be devoured. All right, lovies, if you have watched up to this moment, you're a bestie, and do well to give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you on our next one.